What is up, everyone? Boshi here, back at it, and today is a quick reminder video for you guys. There is a 2x Sacred event showing up this Friday the 18th, and it's going to coincide with the Champion Chase tournament going along for the Fusion event. So if you're looking to get that extra copy of Gerhard the Stone, which is the epic banner lord, or one of the epic banner lords from the Fusion, this is where you're going to be able to get him. Now, overall, he does look like he's just going to be a single target glass cannon nuker. So if you're looking for that or looking for extra banner lords, then I would say, yeah, go for him. But if you're going to be breaking your resources or breaking the bank in order to get him, I think he is actually probably the least favorite of the 4 epics from the Fusion of mine. So I definitely don't think he's like worth really going after if you weren't planning on doing it ahead of time. But for me, I'm definitely going to get him just because I'm in need of banner lords and I'm still struggling my way through faction crypts, and I think he could be a good addition there. But yeah, so that is my take on him. Now, during that champion chase, there's also going to be the champion training event, and that's where you're going to be able to earn an extra copy of Balthus Droglord. Now, Balthus is going to actually be the first epic that you can fuse for this event, and at this point, if you have every champion or you've done all the events so far to get your rares, you technically could fuse him already. Which, do not do that. I will talk about that in a second, but overall, do I think Balthus is worth it? I think his kit looks really good. He has the decreased attack on his A1, the decreased crit rate on his A2, which a lot of champions don't seem to have. I think they've been adding a couple champions that do have that recently, so might come in handy later on in Doom Tower, but could also be very good for PvP. Then he has the provoke on his A3, which is never a bad thing, and then he has the reflect damage passive, which is just pretty cool in general. I'm looking forward to using him in faction crypts. A lot of that's like one big place I'm still trying to progress is faction crypts. So do I think he's going to be useful in other areas? Definitely. And overall, he just looks like a cool champion, so that's pretty much why I'm going for him. But yeah, overall, definitely think if you can get him, I would. It is during a champion training event, so it's not like too many resources are going to be used. Obviously, energy is going to be, but you get a decent amount of energy for free daily through advanced quests and stuff like that. So I would definitely work toward him. And overall, like, it's going to be the common time that you're going to be leveling these champions for the fusion. So obviously start leveling these. As you can see, I already finished mine, but I'm waiting on fusing Balthus. Now, the reason I'm waiting, and this is why I told you I hope you guys didn't fuse him yet, waiting until the champion chase tournament and fusing him will actually net you a free 250 points. So that's free 250 points toward the rare that's going to be in the champion chase, along getting points toward the extra copy of Gerhard if that's what you're going for. So just a little tip for you guys if you guys didn't know that, but I'm sure a couple of you guys already did. But overall, that's what I wanted to come on here about and talk to you guys. Yes, I am still going for Pixneal overall. I do think she's going to have her place in the game. I know a lot of people have been making videos about if she's worth it or not. I think if you have the resources, you should always go for a fusion. But if it's going to break your bank and whatnot, definitely pick out what epics you'd want. And in my opinion, Balthus is worth it, and Gold Gleamer is going to be worth it. These two champions, they aren't bad per se, but they are attack-based banner lords, and I feel like banner lords is definitely not missing attack-based champions. So that's my reasoning behind it. Now, secretly, I do hope that I actually pull Pixneal during the Sacred event, and the reason being is I mainly just want to keep my copy of Gold Gleam. Gold Gleam does seem like a really cool champion, a very unique kit, and he's a dwarf, which is my favorite faction. Dwarves just don't have a lot of champions in general, which is why I say you should go for Gold Gleam if anything. But yeah, I'm hoping to possibly just pull her. That way I just don't have to worry about getting the extra copies of these fusions. And then if I do happen to get an extra copy of these fusions, then I get to keep the rares. So not too big of a deal if I don't end up pulling Pixneal. I'll still end up fusing. It just means I won't have Gold Gleam to try out, and I'll just have to wait for a Void event to try to pull him. So but yeah, overall, that's what I wanted to come on here about and talk to you guys. Just remind you of the 2x event coming up. But yeah, let me know if you guys are, going after the fusion still, or if you've changed your mind after all the contents come out about her kit and the amount of books that she needs and stuff like that. And then also let me know if you guys are summoning sacreds and what legendary you guys are actually hoping to pull this during this event, because usually this is the time to summon, right? You get, I think it goes up to 12% chance to summon a legendary. Yeah, so hopefully a lot of people pull legendaries this weekend. That'd be awesome to see. But yeah, let me know down below if you're still going for the fusion and what legendary you're going to be going for this weekend. But yeah, that's all I wanted to come on here for. I will talk to you guys in the next one. See ya.